piece of, I may probably will use just a button for the center. So, need a little green in the bow. Definitely. Definitely. So, y'all be sure to hang tight. If you're not part of the Crafters Hive, you need to join that group. We do a lot of stuff in there. You're business minded, go in. We've got business classes, all of that you can be a part of. But on Tuesday night, we have Craft Fusion. And everybody presenting just has 30 minutes. So it's speed crafting for sure, right? But it's fun. And like I get to choose my project before I go in. And so I know
Hey everybody, Whitney with Girl Friday Crafts here. How are you? Right as I went live, I realized I didn't have my microphone plugged in, so that's kind of challenging. Try and go live if you don't have mic. Okay. Oh no. Okay. Turn off the iPad. Get my phone up here real quick so I can see comments. Sometimes the Book of Faces does not make it super easy to go live. So I'm a little delayed here with my setup. And it says I'm live. I don't believe it until I can actually see myself. Okay, so I can see myself. That's good. I'm going to go into here. Thank you, Tammy, for sharing me in. Turn that down. Okay. All right. All the tech is ready. So how are you? How is everybody today? I need to get moving because I only have an hour and I literally don't know what I'm doing. So if you are just hopping on, this is our Premier Presenters Day. And this month we have all opted into a mystery box challenge. This is my second ever mystery box challenge, but the twist is that we don't know what's in this little mystery box until we open it while we're live. And then we have an hour to figure out what we're doing with it. So, hey, Vonda. Oh, thank you so much. Hey, Cindy, Tammy. Hey, Jody. Oh, goodness. Hi, everybody. So if nothing else, this is going to be comical. So I'm going to open this. I'm going to switch my camera here in just 1 second. Let me do that because you all don't really need to see me. We definitely probably don't need to see my facial expressions as I'm trying to figure out what the heck I'm doing. I'm sure that Tammy sent me all kinds of good things. So my package came from Tammy Lund with T&T's Backroom Craft and Creations. And Tammy, if I said that wrong, please let me know. And Tammy is up after me, so this is actually going to be kind of fun. I don't know if anybody else throughout the day was like back to back with the person that sent their mystery box, so this is going to be fun. Okay, here we go. Oh, no, wait. Still have to cut. The last mystery box challenge I did, we had 2 weeks to craft and, oh my goodness, to craft and do our video. So this is all different. Oh, Tammy. Okay, I feel bad now. I'm thinking about what I sent Tammy, and I don't think I sent you anything this good. This is awesome. Okay. Hey, Whitney, I hope you find this box friendly and fun. I had a hard time figuring out what's put inside. Have fun. Use a surface and at least some ribbon, floral, and a napkin. Your mystery box partner, Tammy. All right. Okay, so I'm going to, this beautiful, that camera, this beautiful card that she made. What y'all can see the right way. This beautiful card she made. All right, so I'm going to put this here because I have some parameters. We're gonna need those scissors probably. So I've got some very super cute ribbon and buttons and some really cute florals. And I absolutely love these little roses. Rose shaped soap confetti. That's cool. And these little 3D butterflies and Farm Fresh egg napkin and Hello Spring napkin. Okay, that's really, really cute. I don't know that I'll do it with this project, but I have something. Yeah, all roads lead to home. I love that. Happy Easter. Oh, that's awesome. Oh, look at the little lemons. Oh, I like this. I like that a lot. That is very pretty. Do you ever have napkins so pretty you don't actually want to do anything with them? Little ladybugs, little bunnies. Oh, that's cute. Ooh, I have something for that too. Relax, it's summer. I love that. Welcome, come on in. That's cute. And this little frame. And a little mini charcuterie board. I like that. Oh, little palm trees. And flippy flops. And the sunshine. Oh, and this other little floral. So cute. Okay. All right. Matthew McConaughey in my head. All right. Let's see. The daisy. I know, right? Go back and look at this. Okay, I can't spend forever. I'll spend forever oohing and ahhing all over this. Oh, I just love that. That one's super pretty. Hey, Kim and Mary Lou. Hey, Renee and Carolyn and Tammy. Oh, no, I forgot what's in there. I know. Really and truly, I don't remember everything that I put in the box that I sent you. I remember some of it, but not all of it. Okay. So let's see here. So I tried to have some things set out. It's kind of hard to know what to get out. When you don't know like kind of what you're doing. And of course my brain went to, get the Mod Podge out, but of course I didn't. So I'm going to have to go grab that. And yeah, okay. So everybody hang tight, talk amongst yourselves. I don't know if anybody will get this reference. I'll give you a topic. The Prince of Tides is neither about princes nor tides. Discuss. If anybody can give me in the comments what that's from, I'm going to send you something. I'm going to send you some happy mail. So we'll see if I have any kindred spirits watching today. Let me see. Where is my? Oh, that's my crappy white paint. Oh, my good white paint. Where's my good white paint? Oh, it's in here, I think. Or am I out of good white paint? Let's see. Oh, no, there it is. Okay, with this. And I have my drawing tool, and I have that. All right. Does anybody have like good paint? Right. So like I have this crappy white paint that I bought. Not this. Folk Art is my good paint. But I have this crappy white paint that I bought. I don't know why I bought it. I guess probably because it was cheap. And I don't ever want to use it because I guess I could have used it for this because I'm just trying to. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is I'm going to paint just hoping one layer of white paint on this, although I guess I could just do it on the back. Because I want to take this napkin and decoupage it onto this. And then I want to use these pieces with it. It'll need to be painted, which I can kind of do later. But I don't think if I put the napkin on this side that, you know, just the napkin decoupaging would cover it. But if I just decoupage on this side, and then because I can always go back later and paint that. Okay, so hold on. So that's going to be one. I know what I'm going to do with that. I'm going to put a pin in that though, because there's a couple of things that need to happen there. And this I can do, this is going to be more of a one and done kind of thing. So what we're going to do, I think it should fit, is we are going to decoupage this napkin on top of this with the daisies and the butterflies. So that's going to be the first thing. And then I don't know what we're going to do with it. So what do I need to do? I need to use ribbon floral napkin. Okay, good. And if you all were watching Vicky before me, which, by the way, going after Vicky is a little bit intimidating because not only is she incredibly talented, she's super funny. I'm sitting here watching her and I'm cracking up laughing. And I'm like, I don't want to go after her. No, I like her. It's totally fine. Okay. I can't tell. I think this might actually be a single ply napkin. It's awfully thick though. We're going to try something. Probably going to end up ripping it, but all right. I saw this. I've never tried it. I don't know if it works. Oh, no, it does. And it works. Look at that. So just a little piece of tape on the edge of that napkin, and you kind of pull that ply off. Yeah, Vicky, that you made me cognizant of that. You made me cognizant of that. And like you, I don't decoupage that much. I want to, and I'm actually, I don't know how many of you are familiar with Recycled Papers and Royce Hunt Bell, but I'm actually in her membership for a couple of months because I presented to her group the other day. And so I want to take one of her classes, which I'm really super excited about. And then also her color theory class. She's a color theory class that I want to take too. So if you're not familiar with Royce, I mean, we have amazing decoupage talent within the Hive. If you're not familiar with Royce and you're new to decoupage, she's awesome and she's a really good teacher. Learn a lot watching her videos too. So, okay. So we are going to do this Mod Podge on this little mini charcuterie board. This is really cute. I like these and the little cutting boards. What did I learn from Vicky? Oh, about making sure that your napkin is single ply. So Vicky had a little bit of an issue with her napkin. It was actually 2-ply, and it was she didn't quite catch that until she had started to try to decoupage it. And I got Mod Podge on the side of this, which I don't want. So I'm going to try and wipe some of that off real quick. And one of the other things that I learned from Royce, which I've never tried, so we're going to try it today, is that, well, I'm going to dry this first. Hold on. Getting ahead of myself here. Hold on. Slow down. It's all fine. Hey, Royce, I was just talking about you. Talking about presenting to your group the other day and watching you decoupage. So you're going to get to sit here and watch me try to decoupage. Not one of my stronger skills. I'm speed crafting already, and I still have like 45 minutes left. Need to slow down a little bit. It's all going to be okay. So I will admit too that when I agreed to do this, when Tish asked us, I wasn't thinking that we would not open the box until the day of. So I was sort of thinking about it, how I did the challenge with my chocolatier team. And so, you know, we paired up and we sent everybody their box, and we took like 2 weeks to make our projects. We had certain items that we all had to use. So like everybody sent everybody one of 3 different chalk transfers. We made sure everybody had them. And then a couple other things that we said, you know, oh, I think toilet paper roll was one of our challenge items. So everybody had to send that. And everybody had to do something with their toilet paper roll. And I forget what the other thing was. But we had like 2 weeks to get all of our projects made and get our videos done. Actually, I'm just going to use this parchment paper. And so when Tish asked if anybody wanted to be part of this mystery box challenge, I was like, heck yeah. And then I realized what I had signed up for, and I'm like, oh shit. Sorry, excuse my French. What did I sign up for? Okay, so this is a little trick that I learned from watching Royce. We're going to try it because I've never done it before, and I might have just gotten it a little too wet. But if you wet your, Royce, am I doing this right? If you wet your decoupage medium before you put it down, it helps, supposed to help. Maybe that's just paper. Maybe that doesn't work if it's a napkin, and I might have just messed this all up, but it's supposed to help with the wrinkles. But Royce can tell us in the comments if that actually just works, if it's paper. We'll find out. All right, so we're letting my mini press heat up. So we've been going since, what time did we start this morning? 10 o'clock Central. So we've been going all day, and we have several more to go this evening, and it's been very fun. It is interesting to watch a creative process when you have to kind of work on the fly, because we don't do that, right? Like we you know, we plan our project, you know, and we think about it, and we make sure we have all of our materials, and we do all the things. And so it's definitely different to do it like this. And, you know, you kind of get to see everybody's, like hear everybody's wheels turning. And, you know, you get started and something doesn't come to you right away. And then you get moving through it and you're like, ooh, wait, what about this? Or, ooh, wait, what about that? All right, so this, let's see, I've got curves here, which is always a little bit tricky. Let's see how well we're, yep, that seems to be, I could have cut this down a little bit so as to not waste so much of it. I didn't think about that. I think that's okay. I'm going to cut it a little bit before I use my gator sander. If I was close to, what is this planning you speak of, right? Oh, it does, yep, it did work with napkins, Royce. I think I have a little bit of a crease there, but that's user error. If I were upstairs and close to a sink, I don't know if y'all have seen this or tried it. I tried it once on a like Valentine's Day thing I made, where instead of sanding down the edges of your paper or napkin or anything like that, you take a lighter to it. Hey, Denise. Oh, thank you for watching. I love it. Oh, from South Florida. What's it like in South Florida right now? I mean, it's not bad here. It's finally getting warm again in central Illinois. But we had some very nice warm weather, and I had all my plants and stuff in the front porch coming up. Oh, there's parts of that that's still salvageable. There's big enough parts of that for something small. And then we had 2 nights of freeze warnings. I'm like, please don't kill all my plants. Everything looks okay. I don't think anything actually really got frosted over. But we shall see. My coreopsis is what I was the most worried about because they're a little touchy. So I'm going to do this part over my, well, no, I'll just do it here. I was going to do that over my garbage can, but it'll be all right. This might be getting to the point where I need a new piece of sandpaper. But if you take a lighter to this and let the lighter burn off the excess, it looks really cool because you get that dark antique look. But I've done it a couple times, but I always do it in the bathroom. So I have a sink right there, just in case. I'm not brave enough to do that down here where I don't have immediate water, which I mean is obviously the smart thing to do. Now I do have water bath over there. I got that just in case I was gonna pop something. But so I guess I could have, but it looks really neat. Ooh. Ooh, that just gave me an idea, actually. Okay. All right. So there's that. Why am I holding these things upside down? I think you all have the right side of my camera. I think I'll turn my camera the right way. Okay. So we have that, and I'm going to, what am I going to use? I'm going to use my little detail tool to punch the hole. Oh, but that's messing that up. I should have done that before I started. Okay. Okay, that lifted some of my napkin there. So let's fix that while I think about what I'm going to do next. Tammy, don't be nervous. You'll be fine. It's totally fine. do that. And draw out of this. Out. And go back over this again. I want to ooh, that was probably turned up a little high. I think I scorched that napkin a little bit there. Okay, so we've got that. And then I want to put a little, I'm going to put a butterfly on top of that. Let me see here. Where? Ooh, that made it cute. Let's see, where is? Ooh, there's the smaller thing. I have a bunch of new transfers that I've not yet put away. And so everything is just in this box. I have, oh, there we go. Okay. Okay, sorry, getting distracted. Let's not get sidetracked. Stay focused. Let's see. Bumblebee. Oh, what purple shimmer do I have? That's my Orion. Good purple. Okay. All right. So, a couple of options here. So I've got, hold on, you guys, I'm going to angle my camera. There we go. I feel like I'm off screen too much. Okay. So we have a couple of options here. So I don't have a daisy. Oh, but I do have, so, oh, no, grabbed the wrong thing. Where are you? There you are. Okay. So y'all are going to have to help me decide. So I have Happy Spring. Which I could chalk on there. Oh, the white flowers. Oh, yes. Ooh. Tammy, I like that. I like where that's going. Okay, so I've got Happy Spring. Okay, so we're going to put that one aside then. Then I've also got these bigger butterflies, but that's going to take up too much room. And then I have this one that I think is really cute, but if I'm going to do something with the white flowers, then I don't think I want that. So what do you all think about Happy Spring? And then let's open this up and see what this looks like. Then I could, okay, so if we think about, can think about this one of two ways. I can think about this as something that's going to lay flat. but it's really intended to hang, right? So if we think about this as something that's going to hang, then you could do the white flowers like that, where they're laying flat as opposed to sticking up like that. Okay, so let's think about that. I'm going to do this first and not get a cloth, so let me do that so that I don't rip up any of that napkin. So I don't know how many of you all are chalk couture customers. I know we've got some designers in this group, but I heard a little rumor last night that our next Peanuts release is coming out on Tuesday. And for any of you who might remember, the first Peanuts release sold out in an hour and a half. Now it restocked, and I think the restock is going well. I have not heard of anything that has sold out since. But if you are a Peanuts fan, and if you really liked that first release, I would suggest paying attention Tuesday morning. I haven't seen anything about what's in the new. Am I planning to paint the edge? That's a good question. I had not gotten that far. Probably. Probably, because I think it'll look better if the edge is painted. Or I might wonder what it would look like if I found a chalk transfer that has a design on it and chalk the edge of the board and give it a pattern, although it would still probably look better if I painted it, which is a good point, Sue, because if I'm going to paint it, then I probably shouldn't glue anything to it at this point in time. Thank you for asking that question. So yeah, if I want to paint it, I will need to come back and add any embellishments to it later. But I do like the idea of trying to add one of these white flowers to it, because I think that would be really pretty. Just trying to think about how. Ooh, I bet, you know what? I could attach the flowers maybe to a piece of twine somehow. Oh no, don't lift up my napkin. Oh, shucky darn. I mean, I can fix that. It's not going to hurt my... Not going to hurt anything. So the only other time I've ever chalked on something that I Mod Podged was one, I chalked on top of wrapping paper. So Royce, we talked about this the other day, actually. And two, I did the Mod Podge a different way. So I did the Mod Podge where you lay down the Mod Podge, I put the paper down on top of it. I let that dry, and then I put Mod Podge on top of it again, so that there was a layer of Mod Podge on top of the paper before I chalked on it. So that, although y'all, this is a really dumb question because I don't do this. Was I supposed to Mod Podge on top of the napkin again? Probably. Who knows? But anyway, I can fix this because it won't hurt anything. Once the chalk paste is dry, for me to put some Mod Podge down and then lay parchment paper on top of this and go back over it again with my mini press, it won't hurt that ink or that paste. I might use Teflon paper instead of parchment paper because it's a little bit thicker. But what I was thinking about was, yes, to seal it. Yep. So see, I did it wrong, but that's okay because I can fix it. I'm wondering if I can punch a hole in the bottom of a couple of these and run some twine through them and then run the twine through the hole at the top of the board so that when it hangs, these are kind of hanging at the top like that. I think that would look really cute. And I should be able to punch holes in these. The trick is figuring out how to do it without completely tearing them apart. But I have a doll needle that I think would be long enough to do that. Okay, so let's hold on to that idea. Okay, let's see what time is it. All right. Oh, I'm doing good. I still have like 25 minutes. Okay, so we're going to hold on to that. Actually, I'm going to try it real quick just to show you all if it works. Where are my doll needles? Where's my doll needles? All I'm going to do is poke the hole in the flower. I love these doll needles for this reason. Okay, so I'm going to do this way. Try not, oh, that's super easy to poke a hole through. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. That will absolutely work. Okay, so I'm poke a hole through this, and then I can thread the twine through it with the doll needle. Okay, where's my twine? Let's see. I have this at my class. All right, so let's do this so everybody can see. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my doll needle. Tammy, oh, thank goodness. Tammy, what was that? Oh, thank goodness for? Okay. Because I told you you'd be fine. All right. So again, trying to keep these together so I don't like completely mess them up. All right. So we're going to try and do maybe 3. This one should hold better because I've been messing with that other one. Okay. Third one. All right, we're going to do that the other way. Take this off. I'm going to string this one the other way. Oh, that it went through. Oh, yeah. Yep. Super easy. Super easy. Okay, so we're going to string this one that way so that they're kind of back to back. I'm hoping I can get them to hang a little bit like a bell. All right, so I might have to string them again, but we're going to mess with this for a second. Okay, so we can kind of do it like that. Right. I'm gonna put these in here like this. And you just gotta try it and figure out how you see it in your head is going to work or not. You might have to. Okay, so I think what I'll have to do, I don't think I can string these together. I think I'll need to do them separately. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a knot at the bottom of the twine here. Right? And I'm going to pull it here. Okay, and then we're going to do another piece. I'm going to give myself a decent length so that I can trim it down. Wait, let's see. Oh, all right. I gotta. Ooh, I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, and run this through here. Okay, that's a decent length. And put this one. And tie a knot. And pull that through. Okay, so then I've got these two. We are going to run them through the center, and I'm not going to like permanently do anything yet because I have to fix this, and I don't want these to be in the way or get damaged or anything like that. We're going to, oh yeah, there we go. We're going to pull those through like that, and then they'll hang so that when you hold it up, when you hang it up, they'll hang like that. But what I want to figure out how to do is use this cute little blue and white ribbon, which reminds me of Dorothy's apron. I'm a big Wizard of Oz fan, so that was the first thing I thought about when I saw this was, oh, that looks like Dorothy. And then maybe make this into, maybe tie a bow. Want a bow or just, oh no, I just want it to hang. Something like that. So that the plaid kind of hangs down. Maybe we pull those up a little more. What do y'all think? All right, so I'm gonna sit and let that marinate. Sue asked what else was in the box. So I have a whole bag of ribbon, and I have a bunch more napkins. I have some Easter napkins and a couple of these that are really cute. So I have a truck cutout that I put some floral foam in the back. I glued a little wooden crate from Michael's to the back of it. I have some floral foam in the back that I put flowers in. And I'm really trying to figure out how to incorporate either that or that into that truck. I have to think about that. I've got this cute little ladybug and that lemons. Hey, Tarina, I got lemon transfers in my head with this lemon napkin here, and some other flowers and some butterflies. But the other thing that I'm really kind of excited about, I gotta watch my time. Okay, I have 15 minutes. Is this, because I am a beach girl. And so, which is funny because I hate to be hot, But if you put me in a beach where I can see the ocean and I have a pool, I am a happy, happy girl. So this is really, first of all, really super cute on this side. But I'll have to paint that to Mod Podge on top of it. So we're going to Mod Podge on the back side since it doesn't need to be painted. So we're gonna rectify. We're gonna redeem my Mod Podge skills here, because I want to start on this part too, while I let the Hello Spring marinate in my head. All right. So we're going to do this right this time. Get a good amount of Mod Podge on this. And then I'll get the napkin on it, and I'll need to paint the little embellishments because I want to glue the embellishments down onto this. But I'll paint the back of this first. So that I don't. Obviously, I've done that before where I needed to paint something, but I wasn't thinking about that. And so I put some embellishments on it before I had to flip it over to paint it. And I did have to paint the back of it because there was no way to like hide the back. It's like, okay, that was a bit of a challenge. Should have thought about that first. It was a frame that I had glued something to the front of. Make a bow and add some of your greenery into it for the first board. Oh, I could do that too. Absolutely. That's a good idea. All right, so we're going to try this. Amy, excited for you to use the beach stuff. Yes, I was very excited about all of that. I actually have a door round that I did on a live last year that says it's flip-flop season. And I have some flip-flop cutouts on it. And then I used a chalk transfer to make some waves. And then I still need to add to it for this year. I have some starfish and mermaids, little cutouts that I found that I need to paint and add to it before I put it up this summer. I was very excited about that. Okay, so yes, the frame definitely. Oh, now you know what? That would actually be really cute to put to either use the flip-flops or the palm tree on the frame and put a picture from one of our beach vacations on that. That would be really cute too. So maybe just put like the flip-flops on the round, and then either use the sun or the palm trees on the frame. That would be really cute because I have a gazillion pictures from the beach over the years. All right, Royce, if you are still on, because I can't remember, even though I watched the video where you did it, when you probably did it all the time, but when you wet your napkin or paper, do you lay it on the surface first and then spray it? Or did you just hold it up and spray it? I can't remember. Because it was when you did that like Lazy Susan thing. She's like 800,000 videos that she's done. And I'm thinking of one in particular. But Royce, it's one that I added to my playlist for our YouTube course. So I watch it all the time because when I'm running our playlist in the house, it's the one that's always on. Oh. So how is everybody doing today? It's Thursday. It's almost Friday. We've almost made it to the weekend. Any big weekend plans for everybody? 1 weekend to go until Easter. I guess I should go get some Easter candy before it's all sold out. Because my 21-year-old son still gets an Easter basket, which my husband thinks is ridiculous, but that's okay. That's what moms do. Lay it first, then spray it. Okay, not done it with napkins, though. Yes, they are a lot thinner than your paper. And my mister kind of sprays heavy, so I'll have to do it lightly. All right. So let's see. Definitely want to get the Relax It's Summer on here. Let's see how much room I've got. I don't really care that it's like off center. Let's see. Give me more room if I do that one. Okay, I have an idea. Because okay, we're gonna try something here. Making baskets for older boys. Oh, that's cute. Oh, going home for a reunion. That's awesome. I like the baseball cap idea. So I've been making been decorating like the vintage inspired Easter boxes. I have one laying here. I'll grab it in a second. Okay, not a very straight cut, but that's okay. So I've been making these. And so I think this is what is going to be Alex's Easter basket this year instead of an actual basket. He has a basket. He has a Yoda Easter basket, which is really cute. All right. Let's try to make this even. Okay. So then if I cut this off, I can't really decoupage on top of decoupage, can I? Can't really do a napkin on top of a napkin, I'm assuming. But can try to line this up a little bit. Okay, so if I bring this down, we're gonna experiment. Okay. So I'm gonna bring that down a little bit. And then I'm going to do that. Okay. Well, this might or might not work. We'll find out. So I'm going to put, okay, no. Hold on. Do this differently. All right. So I'm going to I am making such a mess. Not that I don't normally make a mess when I craft. I'm a messy baker. I'm a messy crafter. Like, just, it's just the way it is. I'm one of those, if you're not making a mess, you're not really doing it right. Drives my husband crazy in the kitchen. He doesn't care about what happens in the crafter. Completely my domain. All right, so we're going to do this. I'm going to turn on my heat press. Oh, I can layer. Oh, yay. Oh, that's exciting. Hee hee. Bryce, I'm so happy you're on here right now. getting my own little decoupage tutorial. While I'm doing it. It's great. Because that's how I learn. Like, you can tell me how to do something. And I mean, this isn't just work. This isn't just crafting. It's work. It's anything. Like, you can tell me how to do it, but until I actually do it, it doesn't make sense in my brain. I have to like be like, oh, that goes there. Oh, you do that way. Like all that kind of stuff. And I have 7 minutes. So come on, little cricket, heat up for me. So what we're going to do is then I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to put this on the bottom. And then I'm going to do the layer of Mod Podge over it, right? Like I was supposed to get it sealed. And then decide which of the cutouts I want to go on here. And those will need to get painted. Oh my goodness. Vicky, I know, right? Well, I think it would have been easier for you, which I almost did it with the daisy. Because definitely trying to do this with 2 layers is it doesn't really work the way you want it to. And so this is one thing that I have not quite figured out. Like, I've watched videos where I've seen people take scrapbook paper and they put packing tape on the back and they like tear off the back of the scrapbook paper so that it makes it thinner so you can decoupage with it. And I cannot get that to work. I just can never get that scrapbook paper thin enough. Now, you can obviously use thinner paper and make it work, or, rice paper, decoupage paper, printable from your printer or whatever. But I bought a small, I bought a 6-pack or a pack of 6x6 paper because it was really cute. And then I intentionally wanted to decoupage with it. And I had seen the videos about being able to like peel the back off of it and make it thin enough to be able to do that. And I can't, like, I cannot get that to work. So it definitely makes a difference if you are like the thicker the paper. So I've been making those honeycomb bunnies, and I don't know how many of you all watched the YouTube video, but I tried to do, bye Tammy, I'll see you in a minute. I tried to use some scrapbook paper in with the book pages because I thought it would be really cute. And that paper was way too thick. So when I pulled the bunny around to try to connect the edges, connect the, front to back to make the honeycomb effect, it was just tearing apart. So I ended up having to kind of break it apart, go through, tear that off, and glue the book pages back together for it to work, because that was just not okay. So this actually, I probably should have painted this regardless, because that brown is really showing through, and I don't know that I have enough of the napkin to left to fix that, but that's okay because I can add some things on top of that. And I have 2 minutes left, so let's see if I can get this on here. real quick and show you all what this is going to look like. Oh, that's cute. Cute, cute. Love this napkin. Adorable. Adorable, adorable. Get these edges off. Oh, yeah. Okay, so there's that. Oh, that looks really cute. Oh, I like that. Okay, so then we're going to Mod Podge over this and paint my embellishments and figure out what I want there. And figure out what I'm doing with this and finish that up. And so I will share all of the finished stuff in the group and on my page. And you all stick around for Tammy with T&T Backroom Craft Creations. I say that wrong in my head every time. And I'm curious to see. So her package came from yours truly. So we're back-to-back challenging it here. And I'm super excited. Hope you all have had fun. Hope you have an opportunity to go back and check out anything that you might have missed, because there were some really cool impromptu decisions made to get some things done. We appreciate you all watching us very much, and we will be back for our next premiere Presenters Day in May. Talk to you all later. Bye.